Let's take a look at a common scenario. You're in the middle of a class and you're trying to switch from your slides to a YouTube video, except you can't find it. The clock is ticking, the students are staring, and you've only got a few moments to find the thing before you give up and move on. It's not supposed to be this stressful. But the good news is that there are several tools in macOS that are available to find windows and applications on your desktop. We'll take a look at 3 in this video: Mission Control, the dock, and task switching with features like Spotlight Search. Let's start with Mission Control. Many Macs have a dedicated Mission Control button on the top row of the keyboard. Or, if you're using a laptop with a trackpad, you can swipe up with 3 fingers. If you're using a keyboard or a mouse that doesn't support these, you can use the keyboard shortcut Control-Up arrow on any Mac. Mission Control reveals all of your open windows at once, making it easier to pick out a window if it's covered by other applications. Pay careful attention to the bar at the top of the screen. Important windows might be hiding there because of the way macOS handles maximize applications. They take up their own dedicated screen, and they appear separately here. macOS also allows for multiple virtual desktops on a single device. And Mission Control only shows the windows from one virtual desktop at a time. You won't normally have more than one virtual desktop unless you've created it yourself. Next, let's look at the dock. The dock provides an overview of several items: common shortcuts, running applications, folders, minimized windows, and your trash. It can also be highly customized, so your dock may look different than the one pictured here. Icons with a dot under them are already running, and clicking on one will bring the windows associated with that application to the front of your view. It's a great way to quickly find the app you're looking for. The right side of the dock contains shortcuts for common folders, usually downloads and documents, and your trash, where deleted files are staged before they're fully removed from your computer. The dock also shows minimized windows. Windows are minimized by clicking the dash icon in the upper left corner. Minimizing windows intentionally hides them and can be useful for reducing clutter. However, it's easy to forget when you've minimized a window. Be sure to check the dock if you're struggling to locate a window. You'll see a visual preview of the minimized window, along with a small icon for the application it belongs to. Click on it to restore the window on your desktop. Finally, there are some tools you can use to switch between apps. These are often the fastest way to reveal an application window, and they just require a little practice. We already discussed switching applications with the dock. You can also switch between applications with your keyboard using the Command-Tab shortcut. This cycles through all your open applications. This is often faster than moving your mouse down to the dock. It's especially useful if you're hopping back and forth between 2 applications. By default, hitting Command-Tab once will send you to your most recent application. There's one other tool worth exploring. It's called Spotlight, and you can access it with the magnifying glass icon in the right side of the menu bar, or the default keyboard shortcut Command-Space. Spotlight can search files, settings, and applications on your computer. It can also reveal applications that are already running. Simply hit Command-Space and type the first few letters of your application. Spotlight will usually autocomplete your program. Once it shows the full name, you can press Return, and the program will come into focus. So, to review, use Mission Control to get an overview of your windows and desktops, check for minimized windows in the dock, and switch between applications using the Spotlight and your keyboard. This is just a small sample of the tools available in the Mac desktop environment. It's worth checking out the resources available on LinkedIn Learning via NYU Home. Search for macOS Essential Training to find full courses on how to master your computer. In the meantime, remember the tips from this video when you need to find a window in a pinch.